What's up, my poker players? Hope you guys are killing it out on the tables. Today we have a special episode for you of nothing but pocket aces hands, including this one, which is very close to a royal. First off, I just want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. This channel has been running a little over a month, and you guys just keep subscribing. That subscriber number keeps rising and rising every single day. So thank you very much. You guys are why I do this. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, do it right now. And we're right into the first pocket aces hand. Under the gun, make it 4x. Folds all the way around to the big blind who makes a call. Flop is pretty dry, a lot of low cards. This is a good spot to make a pretty large bet. He has a decent fold number of 52% on the flop. He makes a call, quick, another low card with the 4 of spades. Gonna come out firing again. That card probably didn't hit any of his hands. If he has a bigger hand than us, he already had it before the 4. So we make a pretty large bet, and the river is a 3. I don't see him folding any pair higher than 8s right now, so I think we can make a pretty large bet here on the river. But with his half-size pot bet into us, we should probably just make a call here, because I don't think if we raise, he's only going to call us with hands that beat us. He's going to fold all the hands that we will be able to give value to. So if we raise, we're only going to get called with hands that will beat us at showdown. We might get some value out of a pocket pair higher than 8s, but that's our only chance. So I'd just make a call, and we wind up winning the pot. Next hand we're looking at is pocket aces. This time we're playing it from the big blind in a 10 NL table. We have an under the gun +1 limp and a big raise on the button from a very loose player. I am going to raise him. This is a very fishy player, and he's probably not going to be folding much. So I want to induce a call here. So I pretty much make it 2.5 times his bet, which is half of my stack size. And he comes back over the top. I'm getting it all in here. I guarantee he's gonna have something ridiculous like an ace-5, and that's just one of those easy plays with aces where you really don't have to think about it. You're playing against a fish who's going to be calling and raising with anything. You just get your money in the pot as quick as you can. And the next hand we're looking at is pocket aces. This time we're playing from the button on a 25 NL table. It's folding around, and Mortal Lock raises from the cutoff, and he is a regular. He plays, I've got 4.4 thousand hands on this player. Very solid player, regular, so he's not going to make a lot of dumb plays here. And we have Apathy from the big blind, who is another pretty solid regular, and he comes back over the top. So he 4-bets, and I have a feeling this player isn't going to be folding many of the hands that he 4-bets, so I'm just going to come back over the top of him, and he makes an insta call. He had ace king. Perfect. I remember this hand happening, and this player, Apathy 11, lost it afterward in the chat box, and he was calling me a big nit, and then came the slurs. Kind of want to go back and look at this. So he's on tilt right now. Put that one in the memory bank, because he's probably not going to be playing his game for the upcoming future. You know what? You're going to run into pocket aces once in a while when you have ace king. It's going to happen, and you have to learn how to deal with those. And if you can deal with them and not get inside your own head and move on to the next hand, you're going to be much better as a poker player, and it will help your game out a ton, so you can play on a level playing field throughout your game, no matter what happens. And the next hand we're looking at is pocket aces. This time we're 4-handed on a 25 NL table. I make a raise from the cutoff. The big blind, who is a short stack player, makes a call. Pretty wet board there with 3 connected cards, 2 to the spade flush. So I come out and make a 2/3 pot size bet right away, and this player makes a quick fold. Pick up another small pot. Hey, I'll take it. And this time we're looking at pocket aces from under the gun. Make it 4x, and we get called from a player that we don't have any hands on and a pretty tight fish in the big blind. I'm going to make it a little bit larger than 2/3 of the pot, and we pick up another small pot with a lot of low cards out there. Those are the hands you might get called from, with a lot of pocket pairs, low pocket pairs. With some of the fishy players, you might even get called with an ace high. You'll see that happen every once in a while. So you want to bet those hands pretty strong. And the next hand we're looking at is pocket aces from middle position. On a 50 NL table, I make it 3x, and we get called by Hill Climber to our left, Kimberly, who we're just in a hand with, who does not have a short stack anymore and is actually a regular. We have 8.2 thousand hands on this player, and we get 3 bets from the big blind, who is a regular, pretty tight player. I don't want to give my hand strength up. I think this is a spot where he could be trying to pick up, just trying to make a squeeze play and pick up all the limps behind me as well as myself. Right now my stack size is about 2 times the pot, so I'm almost pot committed here. I'm just gonna make a small bet here and see if I can't get some smaller pairs to stick around in this hand. I think I'm in the lead. If I get re-raised, you almost have to think about sets, unless it's Emrazina, who could be playing, something like kings, queens, where he would make that raise out of the big blind. But we pick up another pretty good sized pot there from a lot of regulars. Those are the hands you really want to win. And back to the hand we started out the video with. Guess what it is? It's pocket aces. And we're in the hijack seat, make it 3x, Frangil on the button. Frangil 617 is a pretty loose caller pre-flop, not that aggressive, pretty high fold tendencies post-flop. But I flop 1 card to a royal, 1 card to a nut flush, 1 card to a Broadway straight, so I come out betting, and he makes a call. And boom, there it is, the royal flush. First one of the 100K challenge. So I check it back, of course, try to induce him to bluff. His stack size is almost the pot size, and he does not. He checks back as well. At this point, with 5 cards to a flush, I might get any diamond to call. I might even get a hand with no diamonds to call, just with playing the flush on the board. So I come up, bet a pretty large amount. If I were to go back, I probably would have only bet half pot. I think any 2 cards might have called a half pot size bet there. But I got a royal flush, and that feels fucking great. Make sure you head down to the video description to check out some of the great links to poker products and software that I use, including America's Card Room, which is the only place I play poker and where I am doing the 100K challenge. So if you want to play alongside me, go down there, click the download button, sit next to me at the tables. Let's have some fun. If you have not hit that subscribe button, be sure to do it now. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you have any comments or questions, make sure to put those down in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, my poker players, and I'll see you guys out on the virtual felt with a royal flush.